welcome back to my channel. So for today's mukbang, I made myself some food. So I made myself a variety of hot dogs. If you guys don't know, I'm actually vegetarian, so all the hot dogs are vegetarian hot dogs. I use the Light Life brand, I think. But I just made like crazy different variations. So I made a pizza one, an animal style one. I mixed cream cheese and barbecue sauce and then put chips on it and ketchup. That was like really random. And then I did mac and cheese and hot Cheetos and chili cheese fries. And then this over here, I had a subscriber tag me in on Instagram. So I'll link the video in the description if you want to make it. But it's basically like a baked potato casserole. So you just bake potatoes, cut them up, add sour cream and cheese kind of pretty much, and then you just bake it. So I'm freaking excited to eat that. And then for today's video, I'm also going to be doing a Q&A because I haven't done one in a long time. So yes, I'm excited. I feel like I haven't done a mukbang in so long because I was in New York for a week or so, and then I also posted 2 videos, so I took a week off kind of, so it just feels like a long time. Oh my god, this looks so good. So yeah, I asked you guys on the community tab to ask me some questions, so I'm just going to be answering those after I start eating. Oh my god. That is legit so good. And I also added bacon bits in here. And if you don't know, bacon bits, the McCormick kind, are actually vegan. So they taste legit just like bacon, but they're just fake bacon. So I just added those to there. So that's what it looks like. So good. Okay, so I'm going to start with the Q&A. Okay, so the first question was asked by Alexandra Palmer, and she asked, could you explain a little bit about why you don't have the best relationship with your dad? And I've mentioned in a couple videos that we're not crazy close, I think. And I actually said that I wanted to do like a full video about it. But basically, we've never been close. Lots of my memories from when I was younger, he was just always in a bad mood. He, I think, deals with depression, but he won't get treated for it. And so he just kind of takes out his sadness, I guess, on the people around him. And so, yeah, all my memories are of him waking up and just being in a bad mood before he went to work and just being really kind of mean, I guess. And aside from that, I mean, we don't have the same views about anything. Let me just say he doesn't hate Trump, so if that gives you any idea. I mean, I still love him because he's my dad and he did raise me, but yeah, I could do a bigger video on it because there's a lot of stuff that happened, but basically he was just really kind of mean and really strict. So yeah, anyways, that was a great question to start off with. But now I'm going to have the pizza hot dog. So I also put vegan pepperoni on it too. So I didn't know if any of these were going to be good or not. I mean, I assume some of them would be, but I guess I'll just tell you guys if I like them or not. That one is good though. The next question was asked by Ruby Castillo. And she asked, what's the biggest fight you and your sister have ever gotten into over? Well, we don't really, whenever we fight now, it's not like over something. It's more like we'll irritate each other and then we'll argue. But the biggest fight we ever got into, oh. This is the animal style one. It's like falling apart because of the sauce. So that's what it looks like. Oh my god, it's like falling apart. That one I like better than the pizza one. Just because I like love animal style sauce. But yeah, the biggest fight we've ever gotten into was actually probably in 7th grade because we dated the same guy. Which is so funny to like look back on and think about because it's just like he was such a loser. But to be fair, she did tell me she thought he was hot first, or she might have told me that she was interested in him. I forget. But then I ended up dating him, and then we broke up after like a week of dating, because that's like how middle school is. And then like a couple weeks later, I found out, not from her, but I found out that she was dating him. And we went to different middle schools, so he went to her middle school. So I obviously didn't like see them in the halls or anything. But yeah, we didn't talk for like a month because of that. Like, but I mean, like, she did tell me first, and I still talked to him, so I deserved it, I guess. But yeah, like now whenever we fight, it's like not really over anything big. It's more like we'll annoy each other and then like argue about it. So Araya Daru asked, did you ever think you were lesbian or bisexual? I never thought I was like lesbian or bisexual, but I do find girls more attractive than guys most of the time, but I would just never date them. Like, I feel like I'm really picky when it comes to the way guys look, but I swear I think like so many girls are so pretty. But I never like thought that I was lesbian or anything like that. Lauren Montag asked, do you ever get recognized when you're out from and about from YouTube? I have gotten recognized, I think like 4 different times now. And I'm always like so surprised when it happens, and I'm like so awkward that I feel like I'm so awkward when it happens because I'm just like, hi, you know, like I don't know what you guys are expecting of me. So yeah, I'm just like super awkward. But the first time I was at the movies in Bellevue, and I was with my sister, and it's funny because they actually recognized Sarah first. They were like, are you Megan's? It was like 3 little kids. I think she was in 7th grade, she said, and she was with her, I think her brothers. And she was like to Sarah, are you Megan's sister? Blah, blah, blah. And then she saw me, and she's like, can I get a picture? And I like took a picture with her. But yeah, I didn't know what to say. I was like, hi, like, I don't know what to say to you. I'm just like so awkward. But yeah, it's always fun to be recognized because it's like cool to meet people who actually watch my videos, because most of the time I'm just like here by myself filming. So it's cool to like actually interact with people. But yeah, anyways, now I'm going to have the potato chip one with the cream cheese mixed with barbecue sauce, which I love cream cheese and I love barbecue sauce, so I hope this doesn't let me down. Oh. So that's what it looks like. The barbecue sauce and cream cheese is actually so good. Mmm. And the potato chips are nice and crunchy too. And this one's my favorite so far. That was really good. Lori B1D asked, "Are you going to do a cheat day with your boyfriend? And if so, when? Love you." I love you too. And yes, I do want to do a cheat day with him. It's hard because I usually do them during the week and he works during the week. But yeah, we definitely want to do a cheat day together. We were talking about it, and it's cool because he would be able to eat meat in the cheat days because he eats meat. And so for everyone who like requests me to do like different kind of meat stuff, he could do that for you guys. But yes, I don't know exactly when yet, but we do want to do one. Chandra One Love asked, "Would you recommend cheat days when first starting to lose weight or not?" It kind of depends on just how much, like how quickly you want to lose weight, because if you like plan your cheat days to only be within a certain calorie limit to where you're not going to like totally sabotage yourself, you'll be fine, but you also will lose weight less quickly. So if you want a cheat day, I would recommend like planning it to only be like a 3,000 calorie cheat day, not anything super crazy, but just know that it will slow your progress. But if that helps you like keep yourself sane throughout the week, then yeah, I would definitely recommend it. Oh, so this is what the mac and cheese one looks like. This is really good too. I still think I like the potato chip one, which is really random because I didn't think I was gonna like totally love that one, but you can see like all the mac and cheese on there. So good. I was kind of inspired to do this one because at the fair I had hot Cheeto cheese fries, and I thought hot Cheetos would taste good with mac and cheese, so, and it is. Marwa Mahood asked, "How do you keep yourself motivated to go to the gym? And also, can you do another conspiracy video? I love those kind of videos." Yes, first of all, I'm going to do another conspiracy. I was actually going to do one this week. I'm going to do the JFK assassination, but when I was looking at it, there was just so much information that I was like, I need to research this more, and I don't have enough time, so I'm just going to research it throughout the next week so that I'm like super prepared for next Thursday's video. So yes, I will definitely be doing one. And then for how I stay motivated to go to the gym, basically for me it's about seeing progress, and then it also makes me feel good. So I know at first you don't see progress and it doesn't make you feel good because you feel out of shape, but I think I said this in a couple of videos, but if you just like push past the first 4 weeks or so, you will start to see progress. And then for me that was really motivating because I was like, I'm actually seeing results, like I want to keep this going. So yeah, I know at first it's not easy, but well, like when I first started working out, what helped me stay accountable was the fact that my sister and I were working out together. So if you have like a friend that can make you stay accountable, or you guys can work out together, that's also another really easy way to stay motivated. But yeah, basically my advice is just like force yourself to go for 4 weeks, and eventually you will become like kind of addicted to it like I have. So yes, that's my word of advice on that. This is so good. Caitlin Pescatarian asked, honest question, do you miss eating meat? The only thing I miss is beef jerky, which I didn't even care that much when I ate meat. I kind of miss eating meat, just in the sense of like, kind of like nostalgic things. Like I used to love double cheeseburgers for McDonald's. Like that sounds really good, but then at the same time, I feel like eating one, I wouldn't be able to enjoy it because I would just kind of be like mentally grossed out by it. Not that there's anything wrong, like if you eat meat, I'm not saying that it's like gross or bad. I'm just saying like I don't think I'd be able to enjoy it because I don't know, I would just kind of be like, oh, this is meat, you know? So I miss it in that way. Like there's certain things where I'm like, oh, that sounds really good, but at the same time, it's not really hard for me to not eat it. Especially because I was the same way. And my favorite food is like sweet stuff, which doesn't have meat in it, so it's pretty easy. Jacqueline Garcia asked, how do you prevent weight gain from your cheat days? Do you restrict yourself for the rest of the week on calorie deficits? Love you and your videos so much. I don't restrict myself for the entire week, but the following day, like tomorrow, I'm just naturally not going to be that hungry because this is like so much food. So, and it's also, I eat pretty late too. So like it's 6:30 right now. And so for tomorrow, I probably will only eat like 1,000 calories. If I'm hungry, I'll eat more. But so that in that way it kind of evens out because I probably burn from working out almost 3,000 calories a day. And so like today, I don't know, this might be like 5,000 calories, and then tomorrow I eat only 1,000 calories. So each day that evens out to be 3,000 calories. So it's not really much weight gain, and it also comes naturally just because I'm not hungry tomorrow, you know. I'll wake up and I'll be super full until like 3 o'clock, and then I'll have my first meal. But the rest of the week I just eat totally normal. Lorene asked, not a lot of YouTubers share this, and you don't have to, but we are dying to know about how much you make off YouTube, like per video. I don't really know per video because my mukbang videos get a lot more views than my weekly videos, so it's hard for me to tell that way. But per month, I usually make around like $3,000 to $4,000, just depending on it. Like depends a lot on like if my video gets a lot of views that month or whatever. So yeah, around 3,000 to 4,000. Usually like 3,500, I would say is like the average. But yeah, so. Yeah, I don't know why people don't talk about it. It's like everyone knows YouTubers make money. Like I make money off my videos. I put most of the money into food and equipment to make my videos better. But yeah, it's not like it's a secret. So then this one is the chili cheese one, which I also added the squeezed cheese on top because I was like, fuck it. I might as well be totally white trash. That's really good too. So this chili is Amy's chili, which is really good, and it's vegetarian. I don't really like many vegetarian chilies, but I really like Amy's. I think it's the mild one. Like I actually just eat it even when I'm not like doing something like this for a video, because I actually like it a lot. So Johnny DR asked, what's the best and worst part about having a twin? I would say the best part is obviously that I have a best friend for life. That like I know we're never gonna grow apart or anything like that. And the worst part is probably that it's made me like really picky, which is kind of a good thing, but it's made me really, really picky with my friendships and stuff like that, because I feel like Sarah and I are so close and we treat each other so well, and like after having a relationship like that, I just don't even really have time for people who even like do something slightly to like show that they don't care about me, you know? So that's why I have so little friends, is because I'm just like, okay, if you're gonna act like that, like I don't want to be your friend, which kind of sucks because in a way it's like I know that not everyone's gonna care for me like Sarah does, but it just made my standards like ridiculously high. So yeah, I guess that's like the worst thing, even though it's not even bad. Mia Cooper asked, tell us about who your favorite mukbangers are. And my favorite, I love Sophia, obviously. I always say that whenever I answer that question because I like love her mukbangs. She also does them with her boyfriend too, Harrison. And besides that, I don't really watch a lot of mukbangs actually. Lately I used to like love watching mukbangs. But lately I've been loving watching cheat days because I feel like there's so much more variety in the video. So my favorite cheat day people are like Stephanie Buttermore, Always Hungry, Nick Dompierre, Rob Marino. I think that's it. But yeah, I like love watching their cheat days because there's just always so much variety in the video, and like in a mukbang it's just like one thing. I think my camera stopped recording, but I was just saying that I watch a lot more cheat days than I do mukbangs. So yeah. Lucy Wolno asked, what's your favorite romance, thriller slash horror, action, and comedy movie of all time? It's actually a really good question. Off the top of my head, well, I just watched A Star is Born with Lady Gaga and Bradley Cooper, and I loved it. So that's probably my favorite romance movie right now. My favorite horror movie is probably The Strangers. I didn't like the second one as much, but I love the first one. I don't really like action movies, so I don't really have a favorite for that. And then my favorite comedy movie is probably Superbad. I could just like literally watch that movie all day and never get tired of it. It's just so funny. Oh my god. Cassie Guerra asked, how long have you been dating your boyfriend? Almost 6 months, almost 6 months. Savannah Harris asked, how is Sarah's weight loss going? I remember you saying in your 10,000 calorie video she wasn't going to do it because she was on a diet. That was a little while ago, so I figured I'd ask. I think she's lost like 40 pounds so far, so it's going really well. She looks amazing. I mean, she always looked amazing, but she looks really good. So I think she's just calorie counting. I don't think, well, she hasn't really been exercising a bunch. She's been in the gym with me a couple times, but I think the main thing she's doing is just going on walks and counting calories. Alex Toribio asked, how many relationships have you had? I've only had 2, so I'm in my second right now. Suicidal Maniac asked, why is your forehead so big? I don't know, man, but it's huge, I know. Amber Smith asked, how is your current relationship going? It's going well. I don't ever want to be that person that tries to make their life seem completely perfect on social media and then like you find out later that it's not. This is genuinely like the happiest I've ever been in a relationship. But at the same time, We do have like some personality differences that we're working through. I feel like it's like hard like with any couple. There's gonna be like some kind of issue in a way. So for us, it's just that the main thing I would say is that I'm really introverted and I'm really sensitive. He's not like that at all. And so that naturally just kind of creates some type of like friction in a way. That's why I always thought I could never be in a relationship in the first place, because I'm just like so sensitive and I like need my own space so much that I just always figured I'd just be single. He's like so receptive and communicative that it's not really an issue. It's just more of like trying to work through those kinks as they come along. So yes, that was a really long-winded answer, but overall we're doing really good. Sarah Simsek asked, do you have any insecurities concerning your face or your body? I mean, I feel like everyone does. My biggest insecurities, I think I've talked about this before, but I have like veins on my legs because they're called varicose veins, and it's from not having the best circulation. So I don't really ever like wearing shorts or anything like that if I can help it. I wish my stomach was smaller. I mean, that's just like I keep fat there and I wish I didn't, but I mean with how I'm eating, I can't really complain. I wish I was buffer. Like I wish my arms were bigger and like stronger. I wish I was stronger in general, and I like wish I looked stronger. I know I look strong like compared to most people because I work out a lot, but I just want to be like buff, you know? And so like that's kind of like an insecurity of mine, which is weird because I know like a lot of girls don't want to be like buff, but I really want to be just like strong as fuck. What else? I don't like how my hairline right here, oh, it went out, is like, I always had this, but I hate how like my hairline is weird right here, and then I have like hair on my neck. My hands are kind of manly. I could help that by getting manicures, but I don't. I mean, overall, I don't like hate how I look. I know it's like what it's sounding like, but everyone has insecurities, so yeah, I definitely do. But overall, I'm happy with how I look, so yeah. Lord Shabul asked, when are you going to do the 10K challenge? I've already done the 10K challenge. I did it a couple months ago when I hit 100,000 subscribers, but I was thinking, I think I commented this on my last video, but I was thinking for my 200, I was like trying to think of stuff I could do for my 200,000 subscriber special, because I think I'm around like 10K away from it. And I was thinking, since everyone loves savory food so much, and I always do sweet food in my cheat days, that I would just do a 10K challenge, but all savory, which I know I can complete the 10K with sweet foods, but with savory food, I fill up way faster, so it would actually be a challenge for me. So yes, if you want to see that, I will definitely do that for my 200K subscriber special, but let me know. There's something about animal style sauce that is just like so good. I can't even describe it. If you haven't had it, look up how to make it yourself. It's so good. Sibahan Dalton asked, have you ever suffered with eating disorders, and if so, have cheat days helped? Yes, I have suffered with eating disorders before. I talked about it in my weight loss video, but I've been way too skinny at one point in my life. So like right now I'm around 148 to 150 pounds, and at one point in my life I was 115, so math, let me think, like 23 to 25 pounds less than I weigh right now. And that was in high school where I was really restrictive. And then that led me to binging. And so that's when I gained a lot of the weight, was I was just kind of like a binge eater. So I know a lot of people think now like, oh, you're binge eating. But for me, this has actually helped me because for the longest time after I lost weight, I was really scared of eating. I was always eating enough, but I was really scared of like eating bad foods because of my past with being overweight. So I don't consider this binging because it's planned. I don't like eat to the point where I feel sick. I always stop like when I feel pretty full. But yeah, I was a binge eater where I would just like kind of eat way more than I needed to. It was like a compulsive thing where I like couldn't stop. I would say mukbangs have helped me in the sense that it's like helped me overcome my fear of food, and I know that I can have like one bad day of eating a week, and although I'm not ever gonna be like super lean or anything like that or super skinny, like I'd rather enjoy these foods, you know? And so that's the way mukbangs have helped me. I guess if that answers your question, I hope it does. Rosie Farrell asked, are your parents divorced? No, my parents are still together. Tira Leah asked, thoughts on Shane's series? I'm obsessed with his series. I get why people were kind of upset about him like demonizing mental illness, but I don't think that was the point of his series. And it's still a show, like he still wants to get views on it, and so that's pretty much why he did that, which I totally understand. I like have been living for it. Like I usually don't even really watch YouTube besides food videos, and I like religiously, I've been watching it while I do cardio, like on the treadmill or the Stairmaster, and I'm just like living for it. So yes, I love it. I love Shane Dawson though. Like I want to meet him so bad and just like be his friend, but maybe one day. Tiana Kayali, I think I'm pronouncing that correctly, asked, I know this is personal and you don't have to answer it, but do you have stretch marks? And if so, do you have anything that helps them fade away? Yes, I do have stretch marks. I have stretch marks on my hips from just like normal growth. And like, so on my hips, like where my legs are, and then also like where my love handles would be, I have stretch marks there. I'm not sure if it's from weight gain or what, but yeah, I have them. I've never tried to make them go away though, just because I'm kind of like, I have them, you know, it's not like a huge deal to me. But I'm sure there's some remedies online if you look online. I'm sure there's like lists and stuff about how to get rid of them. If you can, I don't even know if you can, but yeah, I'm sorry. I've never really like cared to get rid of them because most people have them, so it's like whatever, you know. I need to adjust my legs. They're falling asleep. Axie Cardenas asked, is it weird adjusting to a new relationship given that your last relationship was so bad, such as trust issues, etc.? If it's too personal, you don't have to answer, sorry. It hasn't been hard to adjust just because Eric, my boyfriend, has never given me any reason to not trust him at all. And I feel like that's kind of the key because like with other guys I would talk to, a lot of the reason why I would stop talking to them is because I wouldn't trust them. And I would just kind of think that they were lying to me, but it's probably because they were just kind of acting shady. But with him, like, he's so open about everything, and like I just have never had a reason to not trust him. And so I feel like if you have had a bad relationship, the key is to just find or like meet a guy that is actually an honest guy, and you'll be able to tell. Like if you're getting bad vibes from someone, most likely they're lying to you. At least that's in my experience, is how it's been. So yeah, because I always want to give people the benefit of the doubt, and yeah, Eric's never given me reason to not trust him. He's super honest. So I've never had an issue with that. So yeah, it's almost as if my last relationship didn't happen because I feel like Eric's such a good boyfriend that no issues from my past relationship have really carried over, if that makes sense. I think this is going to be the last one I answer because I'm getting pretty full actually. This is like surprisingly heavy. Well, not really surprisingly because I added like a shit ton of sour cream to it. But yeah, I'm getting pretty full. So my last question that I got asked is, what are you going to be for Halloween? Which I'm answering this because I have no idea. And if you guys have any ideas, because I'm going to LA for Halloween with my sister. So if you have any ideas, let me know. Because I don't know what the frick I want to be, and I can never decide. I kind of want to be something scary, though. So if you have any ideas of something that's scary, comment them below, DM me, tag me on Instagram. So yes, anyways, thank you guys for watching. That is the end of this mukbang. I hope you guys enjoyed me actually making food for myself. I hope you liked the Q&A. And yeah, I will see you in my next video. Bye.